AInsights provided by MYCOM OSI was designed to harness telco lake-grade amount of data that is at disposal of communication service providers. It requires unification of information coming from different sources, exposure for analytics, and translation to meaningful insights that are relevant to network operators, service operators, service managers, or even executives. We achieve that by means of the newest machine learning stack, and embedded artificial intelligence helps in identifying problems before they affect services and customers. Such automated and proactive monitoring reduces time to identify and repair drastically, as per our measurements, even by 90%. Which obviously translates into lower operational costs and better quality of the offered services. In this demo, I'm introducing the base concepts of AInsights, and I will walk you through the configuration, monitoring, root cause analysis capabilities. We focus on one of our successful implementation around monitoring of the roaming service. So let me start with configuration of the predictive maintenance unit. First of all, predictive maintenance unit, I will refer to that as PMU. It's essentially aggregated entity for the monitored objects. It could be snippet of the network, some service such as roaming, voice over LTE, or any administrative area, be it site, city, municipality, and so on. And monitored objects are, in most cases, network elements and cells for which we run inferencing and anomaly detection. So let me introduce a couple of attributes into the system. So first we go to predictive anomaly unit status, where we have overview of the whole life cycle of PMUs. I can see newly deployed or healthy, or as in this case, reporting anomalies PMUs. They are, as mentioned, configured in context of monitoring of the roaming service. So we have roaming voice over LTE, we have IPX related information for fixed voice, and we have subscribers in context of home subscriber server. Here I can see what was the creation time, timestamp of the latest execution, anomaly score that are related to PMUs. Once we have everything operational, I can go to the system to see everything working in action. Here we are focusing first on the voice over LTE for roaming, where I have list of the roaming partners in different countries, anonymized names of the operators. And for each of them, there is a set of the most important KPIs for this kind of service. When I go into the details, I see immediately what is the status of those services and components based on the color coding that is associated to the anomaly score. Here, for example, in green, it looks like situation is quite correct. On the chart, we see the prediction marked in a black line, and the envelope highlighted in blue shows the possible ranges that won't raise an anomaly. For actual data, we have dedicated color coding of the green line that is showing us at glance what is the difference between the observed and predicted value. In this particular case, for the KPI, showing me the call rate, success rate of the calls that were originated on VoLTE device, that it's quite coherent with what we have predicted, and indeed anomaly score is quite low, below 30%, so there is no anomaly raised in the system. When I go to other example, we see that the color coding went from green to turquoise, and it shows significant difference between the observed and predicted values. We see sudden drop in the KPIs values across couple of hours window. which is also reflected in the anomaly score, which is above 30%. I can also check what was the evolution of anomaly score in different time intervals, changing to 6, 8, or even 10 hours, and compare that to aggregated anomaly scores on the whole country or even PMU level. Similarly, I can go to other service related to home subscriber server, where everything is in green except Turkey. So something wrong obviously is happening in this country with my roamers. And indeed, again, the associated anomaly score is above 50%. And we can observe the anomaly on number of KPIs, which are suggesting that there is a problem in accessing the service, which should bring a significant revenue to operators. So it's important to focus on prioritization this detected issue.
Right.
Once we have anomaly raised, we have also dedicated dashboard with drill down capability. Let's go to the previous example with VoLTE in Bahrain. Same KPI that we've observed before, and its anomaly score latest value. We can also observe whether the situation was improving or deteriorating over the time. And here I have access also to actual data that was used to generate the anomaly. And we can see exactly the same chart that was available from other part of the system. This shows how quickly we can perform investigation, root cause analysis, and prioritize our job accordingly. So to recap, I introduced the concept of predictive maintenance units. We went through anomaly scoring mechanism and what are configuration management and investigation capabilities, with highlights from the implementation around roaming services.